Years. And the other thing is that we see it. I mean, I saw some more last night, videos and footage that you haven't seen before. And, you know, I haven't watched all of it because I don't want to watch all of it, but some of it is really awful. I saw something last night about a family who were just literally sort of crouching on the floor, two children absolutely in fear for their lives, their mother sort of trying to comfort them, trying to lie over them as you heard gunfire getting closer and closer to the house. I mean, it's just unthinkable, really.
It is, yeah. People who've seen the screenings of the body cam footage seem to be quite profoundly altered by the horrors that they've seen. As I said, at this rally at the weekend, there were a couple of family members of people who've been taken hostage.
Yeah.
And, you know, it really brings the trauma home to you. Of course, on the other side, we have people, you know, people are very concerned about what the Palestinians are suffering. This is just the most intensely awful conflict. And what's happening over here is that there have been over 1,500 anti-Semitic incidents in this country since October the 7th, which is more than there had been for the entire year up until Hamas attacked Israel.
Yeah.
So regardless of what you think of the conflict or the actions of the State of Israel, it's Jews in Britain here who are also feeling the full force of an increase in anti-Semitism, which is something we just shouldn't be.
No.
We shouldn't be tolerating.
We saw another
incident
last night. It was a CNN cameraman, I think it was. He was going home in North London, came across a woman ripping posters off the wall. I actually know the bridge there quite well. It's just around the corner from Chalk Farm Tube. And the woman turns out to live in Primrose Hill. She's an artist. She's an Italian woman who's had incredible exhibitions. She's been in Vogue. This is these pictures of her doing it now. She went up to the guy and said, "You're some kind of genocidal maniac. Why are you killing children?" He said, "Why are you doing it?" She's been identified. I don't know whether the police are interested in talking to her, but she and her partner have apparently been involved in lots of anti-Semitic behaviour in the past. And it just doesn't really bear thinking about that people are going to the trouble of doing this. And then at one point she said to him, "Oh, I see the size of your nose. Now I know why you're asking me these questions."
It's just completely mad. You know, you can feel sympathy for people in Gaza, and you could be a pacifist. But why are you ripping posters of hostages off the wall? I mean, that's an outright, blatant, unpleasant anti-Semitic incident. Those are the kinds of incidents I'm talking about when I say there have been 1,500 since October the 7th. I mean, I want to say she's a nasty piece of work, but what's really depressing is seeing how many people are resorting to these, you know, to these tropes and to attacking our Jewish friends in this country.
Yeah.
That guy, the journalist who filmed that, and good on him for getting it, he said he cried on the way home because she personally attacked him, verbally attacked him.
It's just horrible. It's just really horrible. I mean, that's why you organised or helped to organise the October Declaration, which is now building in numbers of signatures, and you attended that rally on Sunday, at which you spoke.
Absolutely, yeah. So Christian Action Against Anti-Semitism organised a peaceful vigil on Saturday night. I'm not quite sure the numbers. I think it's about 8,000 to 10,000 people came, which is really nice. It was very peaceful. Yeah. People listening, you know, the hostages were front and centre, so people were listening to the families.
There was some lovely singing as well,
Hebrew music. And what was lovely was it ended as well with the Israeli national anthem and the British national anthem. It was very patriotic, peaceful, lovely vigil. Great to see Jews and non-Jews there. I tell you what, there were Muslims there. There was a big Iranian contingent. There's quite a lot of Iranian support for Israelis and Jews. There were Kurds, people of all faiths. It was really nice and a good counter to the Saturday protests.
Some stuff that we've been seeing. We'll come back to that.
They're going to keep doing. So they're going to keep doing it until there's a ceasefire.
Right. Well, presumably they're now going to stop.